Hey everybody, welcome to Couch Potato, where we love movies more than Issa needs to get off of Tinder. I'm Sweet Potato, and I'm sitting here with...
Couch Potato.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards, huh? Me doing the intro and stuff, I know. Anyway, so tonight's episode of Insecure... Oh, it's a pajama jam.
Once again.
Tonight's episode was season 2, episode 3, Hella Open. So tonight, not much happened, but I don't know. Let's just get into everybody pretty much. So,
Lawrence is going through all the phases of a guy that got cheated on. You know, he got cheated on, so he went and did his immediate post smashing. Then he tried to rebound, and now he's trying to, what, I don't be in no fucking relationship.
yeah, so pretty much in the beginning of the episode, Lawrence was hanging out in bed with Tasha. They were just watching TV and stuff, and she's telling him this story about work, which is what women do when you're dating or in a relationship with them. We vent. So he's like, not following the story, ain't remember none of her coworkers' names, don't care. And, he starts to try to touch on her and kiss on her and stuff because he just want to have sex with her, which that's what a rebound is.
Right.
It was like, anyway, last episode, Tasha told him that her family reunion was coming up and she wanted him to be there at it. So the family reunion comes up in this episode. He goes to it, and as soon as he gets there,
it's just the most ratchetest thing that he, obviously for Lawrence, he's ever seen.
Right, it's like I can't even call it a hood.
Just a lot of black
stereotypes. It's a regular.
It was a lot of black stereotypes. You had the play uncle. You had all the badass kids running around. You had one of the family rebels who didn't care about rules and stuff like that, I guess you could say. You had the old grandma, the one that's handicapped that needs somebody to push her around. And the very first second he got a phone call, even though it was work, but it was a work social event.
Yeah.
He dipped.
Right. So his coworkers was telling him about this Saturday startup, which is just like where all these tech people get together and get drunk. So he went to that. Immediately he was having more fun with his coworkers than I'm sure he would ever have with Tasha. So day turns into night and like she texts him a few times and he's like, oh, I'm still caught up, blah blah blah. And then by the end of the night, they packing up the family reunion and he's still at this work thing. So he answers for her and she's like, bruh, like what happened? Like if you would have told me that you didn't want to come, then you just wouldn't, like you didn't have to come. Like it wasn't that big a deal. But it's embarrassing for you to just go ghost when,
right.
all my family was here. Like that's not cool. And so he hit her with, well, I just got out of a relationship and, I don't think I'm really looking to, settle down or be in another relationship.
He tried to stay low and deal with her.
Right.
He tried one of them moves.
So, Tasha, being the real type of person I knew that she was, she was like, you know what? You a fuck nigga.
Fuck nigga.
And you ain't even like a regular fuck nigga. You a fuck nigga that think that he a good person. So that's even worse. So we'll see where Lauren's storyline goes. I kind of feel like
a lot more.
That's what I think. I think it's just gonna get worse because he got to get over the relationship with Issa.
Lawrence might fuck around and get that chick pregnant.
Wow.
Gotta really damage this relationship. So yeah.
Sideways smiley face.
That's one of the biggest things that can prove a test of a relationship after like a break.
So we gonna have a break, baby. We'll see.
We'll definitely see.
So let's move to Molly. Molly, Molly didn't have too much going on this episode. She dropped another therapist. She dropped the black lady therapist literally for no reason. She is on her like independent woman stuff. She went and got a bookshelf in her doggone heels and trying to fall down some steps. Because I just knew she was going to tumble down them stairs. And, she just keep running into people that's in relationships. Even ran into an ex-boyfriend of hers that she was in a relationship with. And, like, it's like, dang, he ain't have none of his stuff together. But now he happily in this relationship. And, like, look at me.
Right.
Pretty much. Also, for Molly, Issa convinced her that they need to go into this whole phase together, and she want Molly to teach her how to hoe, which was hilarious. So they go to the club, and they mingling, and a guy made his friend go talk to Issa so he could talk to Molly.
Right.
Excuse me, y'all, my allergies is like kicking my ass. Anyway, so the guy's talking to Molly. They pretty much hitting it off. Like, he's attractive to her. I'm saying to her because he ain't attractive to me. He's putting
dating
on
for
all
a future,
Yeah, like he not playing around. Like, he out here to find him a wife.
And she still wasn't feeling the nigga.
Yeah, and it was crazy because she was telling Issa on the phone, like, man, it just sounded like he was checking all his boxes on our little lunch date. And she was like, that kind of sounds like you.
Right.
She was like, damn, I'm like that? And she's like, yeah, you're like that. So we'll see where it goes with this guy. I don't know if he's going to show up again. I
don't think he will.
I didn't remember his name because we just ain't that confident that he going to show back up. So, moving to Issa. Okay, beginning of the episode. Remember last episode, she had texted somebody. It was just like, you trying to smash or whatever.
Right.
So we opened this episode up with her making out with Wolf James' fine ass. Got something to say?
Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga.
And if y'all know who Wolf James is, he just recently was in the New Edition movie. And he was playing, what's his name? My.
Backstage actor. He was background actor, number 15.
Alive. He was playing Johnny Gill. And he could sing in real life, okay? Anyway, so, don't be no hater now. Don't be trying to discredit
Can and will.
Anyway, so she was making out with him. They was about to go, take him to the bed. It ain't happening because Issa awkward. So it just didn't work out, and it was a funny little scene. So then, throughout the episode, like, Issa decided to get into a whole phase. Went to the club with Molly, like we said. That didn't work out for her.
Yeah, but she went in the finest of slave roles.
The outfit that this girl had on was
that's why
like
she didn't get a man.
Army.
It wasn't the fact that she was covered up. It just looked like she was leading Underground Railroad.
Okay. So after that, she is at home. She still got the fire mark from the first episode on her wall, so she decided, I'm gonna get some paint. I'm gonna paint this, try to
fix her apartment up. But after that, she
started lurking on damn Andre from Victoria's.
Yeah.
Her neighbor, he kicking it by the pool, and she was like, oh man, I see you looking kind of good or whatever.
So after her vibrator don't work, so she had to make
do with somebody.
So she pretty much just goes stalk and then go ahead and just go and move on Andre.
Right. So she took her charger, go down to his apartment, say, oh, you was at my apartment at that party, so like somebody else their charger, is it your charger? And he was like, oh yeah, that's my charger. Of course. First I was kind of thinking that he was just trying to get her out that charger. The chargers ain't cheap.
Right, but of course his charger was and after an embarrassing first attempt. They went ahead and had an awkward smash session.
Very awkward. First of all, he asked her could he titty fuck her, and she's like an A cup, so I don't know how that was gonna work. But yeah, it was like worse than power sex this season.
Yeah, it was very awkward. It was very awkward.
So, which is pretty much the track record for Insecure in their sex. So that's fine.
Yeah, but pretty much afterwards, she kind of looked like she was okay with herself.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. She went into it like, I'm not trying to date this dude. Like, I'm really just trying to go through a whole phase. I'm trying to have a fuck buddy. It ain't no big deal. Like, I ain't trying to catch no feelings. So even at the end, he was like, "Oh, you could spend a night." And she was like, "Nah, I'm good." And then took her phone, took her charger right on back, and went home. Cause like, first of all, I want to spend a night with my apartment upstairs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that was pretty much it though. Still trying to see like where this season is going.
Do you think Lawrence is gonna mess around and get somebody pregnant?
I hope not. I feel bad for Tasha. All Tashas ain't doing well on TV networks right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm feeling like hopefully Issa don't get no STD. Cause her show real enough to touch on something like that.
Yeah, it is actually.
You know, it won't be like a heavy one that she can't get rid of, but you know, it'll be one that's just enough to slap her back to reality.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can see that happening.
Oh yeah, her white co-worker is still pissed with her. Ain't too relevant.
Nobody care about that.
Right. So, with that being said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to follow us on all social medias. And that was pretty much it for this Pajama Jam edition of Insecure. Y'all have a good night. I'm the Sweet Potato.
I'm the Couch Potato.
We'll see y'all next week.